Coming up, why Central New York is considered the haddock belt, and why do we eat so much of it? ONTV Update starts now.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is ONTV Update.
Good morning, and welcome to ONTV Update. This is Friday, March 9th, and I'm Clarence Shepard.
And I'm Chase McCarthy. Onondaga County District Attorney William Fitzpatrick said he will personally prosecute 30-year-old Anthony Saccone, the driver accused of killing 2 OCC students and 1 former student while driving drunk. Saccone is also accused of fleeing the scene of the accident.
Samra Osmanovic, Michael Walker, and Bailey Rose died after being T-boned by Saccone's vehicle on the morning of February 23rd. Saccone is currently free on bail and is facing 2 to 7 years, but punishment is expected to increase upon grand jury action, according to Syracuse.com. A celebration of life was held in the Gordon Great Room during college hour Monday in honor of the 3 victims.
Now that Lent has started, fish sales around the central New York area skyrocket. I talked to a fishmonger to find out why Fish Fry Fridays are so popular. No matter what fish market you go to in the Syracuse area, you can expect to see haddock as the main meal. According to Thomas Farmer, owner of Fins and Tails Seafood, it all started with the immigrants.
It started a long time ago when the immigrants were first settling this area. Cod was a much more expensive fish. Haddock, which could be cooked the same way, was a lot less expensive and sort of took the place of the cod.
Outside of the Syracuse area, haddock is not as popular. But once you go outside of the country, it becomes much harder to find.
When I'm out of the country, I don't see it on the menus hardly ever. Usually some other type of a white fish.
With haddock being the most popular fish in Syracuse, sometimes certain places run out of the haddock. So instead, you could always go with the hake, which is in the same exact fish family, tastes nearly the same. You won't even be able to tell the difference. David Blum of Channel Fish Processing said the amount of haddock being served in central New York is amazing. Shrimp remains the most popular seafood in America according to worldatlas.com. Haddock doesn't even make the top 10 list.
Syracuse can eat more than just haddock now. Chick-fil-A opened its doors in Cicero on February 22nd, 2018, and business has not slowed down since. Most Chick-fil-A restaurants give the first 100 customers a free meal every week for a year. More than 150 people showed up to the opening day, according to Syracuse.com. So 100 people were randomly selected to do some community service and to get the free chicken. Customers who have visited the restaurant since the opening have had to wait nearly 40 minutes for their meal.
Coming up after the break, Clarence will give us a look into the upcoming weather.
And why you might not be the only one using weather as an excuse to stay inside. You're watching ONTV Update.
If you enjoy art, then stop by the Ann Felton Art Gallery. The gallery is located on the first floor beneath the Storer Auditorium of Ferrante Hall. The newly designed gallery provides the perfect space to relax and enjoy the spoils of creativity right here on campus. Now on view until November 7th, the surreal art and paper sculptures of June Tyler. The gallery is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on and enjoy the show.
I went to college with the idea that I was going to take Ryan Seacrest's job. Through my time at OCC, I was able to learn, you know what, my skill set more realistically lends to marketing and customer relations. And that really gave me a direction of where it is that I should go professionally. The benefit of having a smaller class size is that I get one-on-one attention from my professor. And that's one of the things that I loved about having those smaller classes. I'm very glad that I learned my professionalism in the area where I am practicing professionally.
Explore the possibilities and reach your full potential with Phi Theta Kappa, the official honor society for 2-year colleges. To be invited, you need at least 12 completed OCC credit hours and a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. Once you're in, you'll have access to scholarship, service, fellowship, and leadership opportunities. Come to the PTK and Honors Program Suite in Coulter Hall to learn more. A whole world of opportunities is waiting for you. What are you waiting for?
Finals are coming up fast, and Coulter Library is ready. We have lots of new computers, several new study rooms, and extended hours for finals review sessions. If you're stressed about that final exam or frantically working to finish that term paper, look no further. Take advantage of our subject resources and prepare for the end of a successful semester here at Coulter Library.
When I got to high school, I had two phenomenal teachers that inspired me. I knew that I wanted to inspire students like she inspired me. If I can get a student to take another math course, I feel like it's a huge success. I think there aren't that many people in their lifetime who find the perfect job. And for me, this has been the perfect job.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. Chase McCarthy here. We have Clarence Shepard with today's weather forecast. How's it looking out there, Clarence?
Spring break starts next week, but the weather says it won't feel like spring. According to weather.com, Syracuse will have a high of 35 with snow all day and a low of 28. Coming up in our 5-day forecast, Saturday will be cloudy with snow showers and a high of 33. On Sunday, Mother Nature decides to hold up on the snow, and it will be mostly cloudy for the day with a high of 34 and a low of 23. On Monday, it will be a few snow showers at night, but the rest of the day it will be cloudy with a high of 34 and a low of 24. Tuesday and Wednesday will be blessed with more snow showers and a high in the low 30s and a low in the low 20s. Have you ever wanted to go to an event, but then Mother Nature says otherwise? It started to snow or rain on your parade. I spoke with Devin Knapp, the student activities coordinator, to find out why the weather affects her programs.
Many people like to go to events on campus, but there's one thing that's stopping them from going. It's the weather.
Yeah, I think the weather definitely has something to do with it, especially with where a lot of my events are located too. If there were more of my events probably in the residence halls when it was snowing out, I probably wouldn't have as much as a problem because they just can walk down the hall.
Every semester behind me, they have party on the quad. And normally, if it's raining or snowing, they will have it at the SRC, which is all the way across campus. And sometimes students won't know where it's at because of the weather, and they have to move locations to the SRC.
Students like Shane Moore thinks the college should provide buses so that people won't have to be walking in the bad weather.
They can provide the buses to go to the SRC, or if it's on the quad, they can just provide the bus to go in the back of Moini, and we just walk from there.
This is Clarence Shepard on TV Update.
If you would like to contact Devin for more event dates so you can plan ahead, you can visit her office in the Office of Residence Life in the first floor of the Gordon Student Center.
President Donald Trump spoke about gun control with members of Congress in a nationally televised meeting last week. Trump surprised Republicans as he called for several different measures of gun control, such as background checks for online and gun show purchases, as well as restricted gun sales for young adults. The president also suggested a conversation about a ban on assault rifles before he recommended take the guns first, then go through due process second. Gun safety talks have currently stalled in progress as the president's stance on the matter is still unclear.
When we come back, a look at some of Central New York's best young hockey players.
And how these girls fight to show they might be better than the boys. More on that after this.
One of the very valuable mandates of the community college is that it draws the student population from the entire community and sees its real goal to embrace the diversity that's in the community and make sure that that's evident in the classroom. The characteristics of community college is diversity in academic background. Usually there's quite a lot of diversity. One of my favorite parts of teaching at a community college is that diversity.
My first impression of the music department was that the faculty is so friendly and caring, and they all want you to succeed. The professors really want to be there. They have smiles on their face the whole time during classes, and they make sure you're learning everything. They really make class enjoyable, so I'm always learning and having fun. Everyone's just so caring and they want you to do well.
Finals are coming up fast, and Coulter Library is ready. We have lots of new computers, several new study rooms, and extended hours for finals review sessions. If you're stressed about that final exam or frantically working to finish that term paper, look no further. Take advantage of our subject resources and prepare for the end of a successful semester here at Coulter Library.
When I got to high school, I had two phenomenal teachers that inspired me. I knew that I wanted to inspire students like she inspired me. If I can get a student to take another math course, I feel like it's a huge success. I think there aren't that many people in their lifetime who find the perfect job. And for me, this has been the perfect job.
Explore the possibilities and reach your full potential with Phi Theta Kappa, the official honor society for two-year colleges. To be invited, you need at least 12 completed OCC credit hours and a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. Once you're in, you'll have access to scholarship, service, fellowship, and leadership opportunities. Come to the PTK and Honors Program Suite in Coulter Hall to learn more. A whole world of opportunities is waiting for you. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm Ty Kaminsky. This past week, I had the opportunity to interview the Mid-State all-girls team to see how they slapshot the female stereotype out of the rink. Hockey attracts all types of people. If you can play, you can play. And oh my, can this Syracuse all-girls team play?
We were doing a lot of drills to move your feet, and also making sure that your passes are strong, and we always want to shoot to score.
Well, my mom played hockey, so that's where I started, and it was never really like a difference, boys and girls.
Like Bailey, some of these ladies have been inspired by a female relative to play what seems like a male-dominated sport. Nancy uses her love for hockey to just go out and skate.
I don't really often think about being a woman and playing hockey. I just like to play the game and get out there and have fun.
Danica, who has been skating since the age of 3, says that the females pack certain skills that most guys just don't seem to carry.
I think girls can play just as well as guys. I mean, I feel like we can sometimes be like faster, just like our like mental game could be stronger than guys sometimes.
Along with that, the team's head coach points that women's hockey is just as tough as men's. The only difference is the checking.
Women's hockey is physical. It's just that there's no checking involved. If you watch a game of women's hockey, it is a physical battling game. And when they actually compete, there's a lot of bumping and whatnot. And they other than the checking, it's a big physical game.
And regardless of who's playing the game, both male and female have to battle a small puck that can travel faster than the eye can see, which earns my respect. I did some researching on the National Hockey League's website and found something interesting.
You probably hear that loud noise behind me right now? Yeah, that's a hockey puck being hit against this board. And when this hockey puck is being slap-shotted, it can reach up to 100 miles an hour.
I watched this team with amazement. I saw the dedication. I heard the power behind each and every shot. And of course, how most of these ladies could skate better than they walk. It was amazing to hear how they have been doing this forever.
I started skating when I was probably around 3 or 4, and then I started competitively around like maybe 7 or 8.
If you would like to see these ladies in action, their next home game is in just a few hours versus Northwood at Cornerstone Ice Arena. Puck drops at 3:30. It's March, and that means we are just 1 month away from the Stanley Cup playoffs in the National Hockey League. A total of 16 teams, 8 from each conference, will fight for the opportunity to be champions. Let's take a look into which teams might qualify. Tampa Bay currently sits at number 1 in their division with 47 wins and 17 losses. Pittsburgh sits first in the Metropolitan Division with 39 wins and 25 losses. In the Central Division, Nashville is first with 44 wins and 14 losses. Finally, the new expansion team, Las Vegas, is trying to beat the odds with 43 wins and 19 losses. National Hockey Day was this past weekend. Every year, the NHL has their annual outdoor game. This year, Washington faced Toronto at the Navy Marine Base. Washington won 5-2. According to USAToday.com, Alex Ovechkin is the 6th player in the league history with 40 or more goals in a season for 9 seasons. Ovechkin has a career total of 598 goals. Washington Capitals forward Devontae Smith-Pelly was taunted with racial charge comments while in the penalty box. Washington faced Chicago on Sunday the 18th. According to CBSSports.com, the fans were ejected, and Chicago sports spokesperson Adam Wogowin stated, "Racist comments and other inappropriate behavior are not tolerated." Let's not forget about our OCC sports. Saturday, men's lacrosse will take on Nassau Community College at Garden City, New York, 12 p.m. Women's softball will face Brookdale Community College at Myrtle Beach, Sunday, 9 a.m. Well, I'm glad those spectators were removed. And did any of you hear that 20 grand was raised to Devontae's charity of choosing? It was a national park in Washington.
I did not hear that, but that's pretty awesome. But in other news, did you hear that the OCC women's basketball team is going to nationals this spring break?
Yeah, they won regionals as the number 4 seed, which I've seen. That's very impressive by any team.
That's crazy. Sydney Year, 27 points, 14 rebounds for that game. It's pretty crazy.
So that's why she was the MVP.
Oh, yeah.
When we return, how to get your return. More information on how students with jobs can get help with their taxes here on campus.
And Clarence has his weekend weather recap right here on ONTV Update.
If you enjoy art, then stop by the Ann Felton Art Gallery. The gallery is located on the first floor beneath the Storer Auditorium of Ferrante Hall. The newly designed gallery provides the perfect space to relax and enjoy the spoils of creativity right here on campus. Now on view until November 7th, the surreal art and paper sculptures of June Tyler. The gallery is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on and enjoy the show.
When I got to high school, I had 2 phenomenal teachers that inspired me. I knew that I wanted to inspire students like she inspired me. If I can get a student to take another math course, I feel like it's a huge success. I think there aren't that many people in their lifetime who find the perfect job. And for me, this has been the perfect job.
Explore the possibilities and reach your full potential with Phi Theta Kappa, the official honor society for 2-year colleges. To be invited, you need at least 12 completed OCC credit hours and a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. Once you're in, you'll have access to scholarship, service, fellowship, and leadership opportunities. Come to the PTK and Honors Program Suite at Coulter Hall to learn more. A whole world of opportunities is waiting for you. What are you waiting for?
I went to college with the idea that I was going to take Ryan Seacrest's job. Through my time at OCC, I was able to learn, you know what, my skill set more realistically lends to marketing and customer relations. And that really gave me a direction of where it is that I should go professionally. The benefit of having a smaller class size is that I get one-on-one attention from my professor. And that's one of the things that I loved about having those smaller classes. I'm very glad that I learned my professionalism in the area where I am practicing professionally.
My first impression of the music department was that the faculty is so friendly and caring, and they all want you to succeed. The professors really want to be there. They have smiles on their face the whole time during classes, and they make sure you're learning everything. They really make class enjoyable, so I'm always learning and having fun. Everyone is just so caring, and they want you to do well.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm Chase McCarthy.
And I'm Clarence Shepard. If you're one of many students at OCC who also has a job, chances are you're going to need help with some of your filing for your taxes. Starting the Friday during spring break, the Community Care Hub is offering free tax preparation to students.
IRS certified preparers will be available by appointment between 10 and 3 in Gordon Suite 134 every Friday in March. Bring your Social Security card, photo ID, and tax documents. To make an appointment, stop by the Community Care Hub, email them at communitycare@sunyocc.edu or call at 315-498-2537.
If you've got an itch to play games of chance, there's somewhere closer to home you could go. The Oneida Nation opened another casino, this time in Bridgeport, much closer to Syracuse than the Turning Stone. The Point Place Casino opened its doors on Thursday, March 1st. Less than a year after the plans were announced, the $40 million casino is located at the corner of Bridgeport and Kirkville Road in Madison County, about 1,000 feet from the Onondaga County line. The casino created 200 jobs and is smoke-free. The Oneida Nation has stated that there are no plans to build any hotels on the property at this time.
So Clarence, how's the weather going to look this weekend?
Well, Chase, we'll have some snow showers today, and tomorrow with the high in the mid-30s and the low in the mid-20s. Sunday it'll be cloudy with the high of 34 and the low of 23. And also don't forget to set your clocks forward on Saturday night for daylight savings.
Well, that's all we have for this edition of ONTV Update.
Shiloh Joyner and John Shoryman have more at 2:30.
Stick around and be sure to have a safe and fun spring break. Thanks for watching.